guys, it's Abby, and today I'm coming on to talk a little bit about natural hair and some of the natural hair issues that I have encountered over the last few months. I know I haven't been on in quite some time to do any hair tutorials or any hair product reviews, and the reason for that has been some of the issues that I have been having with my hair and my scalp. So let's get right into the video. As many of you know, I've been doing hair product reviews for quite some time, and it pretty much seemed to me like any and every product pretty much worked for my hair. There were some products that I have tried that just like kind of dried my hair out, and I didn't really like the results, but for the most part everything kind of worked well with my texture. After I had Aubrey, I had, of course, the normal postpartum shedding and some of the postpartum hair issues that came along with, your hair after you've had a baby. One thing for me that happened after I had Aubrey was that my scalp just started going haywire. Now, even before I went natural, before I got pregnant, everything, I had this spot right in like the middle of my head that was hereditary, and that was like my stress spot. Almost everybody had it. My cousins had it. I have aunts. That was just something that I had. So I never really looked at that as a problem. But then, after I went to her to get my hair pressed and get it trimmed, we noticed that, maybe it's getting a little worse. So like the middle of my head was like starting to thin out more. And then my scalp was like so unhealthy. I did have and I think it's been maybe almost a year now since we like noticed what was going on, but I had like little sores in my head where I don't know, it was just, and I couldn't really tell. Like it wasn't until she actually did my hair and she was like going through and like pressing it out, and she got the chance to actually look at my scalp that we noticed that I had some kind of issue going on. So again, I didn't really pay it much attention, and I know sometimes and I'm not speaking for everybody, but I'm speaking for myself. I know like if something's like not really pressing, like I just don't find the time to actually take the time and go and see what's going on. I just kind of like keep going, and I'm like, okay, I'll get around to it. Well, my husband kept saying, go to the dermatologist, go to the dermatologist. So finally, I did go to the dermatologist. I got it looked at, and honestly, I wish I kind of went to another dermatologist, if not an African-American dermatologist, someone who was at least very knowledgeable about our hair issues and our hair type, but that's another story. So I went to the dermatologist. I was diagnosed with a very mild case, so he calls it, of seborrheic dermatitis, which is also known as seborrheic eczema or lichen planus. There's like a ton of different names for it, and it comes in different forms and different levels of severity. He prescribed me this medicated shampoo. It's clobetasol propionate shampoo, but this is the shampoo. It comes in a bottle. This is the exact same size of a Elmer's glue bottle, and this thing cost me, the first time I bought it, it was $60 for this, and the second time I bought it, somehow or another, it went down to $40. This is my second bottle. I'm not buying any more of it. So once I started using that shampoo, and I had used it maybe for like 2 months before I really started realizing that although it was kind of making my scalp better, it was doing so much damage to my hair, and like my hair started thinning out even more. So it's just like crazy thin all around. So I said, okay, I have to do something else. Like I can't continue to go to this doctor. And I went back to see him, and he said, oh my God, your scalp looks excellent. So keep using the shampoo, and come back and see me in 3 months, and then I'll be releasing you at that point. Like never once, first of all, I had my hair in my little side twist that I normally wear that my husband hates. And he, not one time that I've gone to him has he asked me to take my hair down. He literally like looked at my hair from the part that I had. So I'm like, how can you tell me that my hair is fine? Oh, just keep using the shampoo. Like you're just looking at the surface. Like you're not, he didn't ask me what I'm putting into my body, nothing. And I was like, well, is there something that I may be using that's causing it to have these issues. He's like, no, as long as you don't use anything straightening on your hair, then you're fine. And I'm looking at this guy like, I haven't used any kind of perm or relaxer or anything straightening on my hair in years. So that just let me know, okay, do not adhere to going to your next appointment with this guy. But anyway, so I say all that to say, now I'm actually on a kind of like a healthy hair personal challenge of my own, because at this point, like, and especially now that it's like fall, winter, this is typically when my hair kind of grows more anyway, because I take more time out in the fall and the winter to make sure that my hair is properly moisturized and whatnot. So over the next few months, you will be seeing videos of what I'm doing to maintain or regrow healthy hair and what I'm doing to maintain my growth. I'm really not, I've never been a person that really cares about length. Most of you know I've done the big chop several times. I haven't done the big chop in a couple years, but like every summer I cut my hair. So like I'm really not big on length so much. I just want healthy hair, and I hate the fact that my hair is like so thin. It's not as full as it can be. So yeah, so I woke up one Saturday morning and I actually just called Rochelle. Well, I didn't call her. I texted Rochelle from Alakay Naturals, and I was kind of telling her what was going on with my hair. And she started talking. I was telling her, you know, I've had some of her hair products for a long time, like some months, and I never tried it out. And then one day I decided, let me try this out. Let me look at the ingredients. And like after talking to her, she was like, well, my products are completely alcohol free. You know, we were talking about everything. So what I have decided to do, there are quite a few lines, well, I can name probably 4 that I really love. So what I'm gonna do over the next few months is I'm gonna be on a healthy hair journey. I'm gonna change myself from the inside out. A lot of people don't really realize that natural hair and healthy natural hair does not just come from the outside. It depends on what you're putting in your body. If you exercise, it's a whole lot more than just what you put in your hair. So you know, I do realize that as a natural hair blogger, a lot of companies are going to be sending me products, and that's fine. But for the most part, whatever I get, I'm going to mostly be doing giveaways with it, because I can't put so much stuff in my hair at this point. What I will do, I'll include some pictures so that you guys can see what my scalp actually looks like, so you can see, you know, how it started to thin up top. What I'm going to do over the next course of several months, I'm only going to be using like no more than 3 or 4 natural hair care lines. And the reason being is because I want to see what really works on my hair, and I don't want to be using Shea Moisture this week and then Entwine Couture tomorrow and then Beautiful Textures, and like I just want to kind of keep it simple so I can know exactly what's working and what's helping my hair to become more healthy. The first line that I'm actually going to be starting off with is going to be Alakay Naturals. I'm also going to be over the next few months incorporating Coils by Nature, because that's one of my favorite product lines, and Comet Biologics I love. I absolutely love. I always get the name wrong because it feels like it should be the opposite way around, but I think it's the Amla and Heavy Oil Cream by Comet Biologics. That stuff is amazing and my hair loves it. So I'm in a couple natural hair care groups online, and I did see someone post a picture of her hair and the growth that she's had just by doing, you know, eating better, increasing her water intake, doing like scalp massages, and just making sure her hair was healthy and moisturized. So that's the same plan of action that I plan to do with my hair. So just so we can get started, I want to show you guys what I have and what I will be using over the next few months on my hair. Just to start out, this is empty, and I'm actually on my way to Target when I'm done recording this video. This is Alakay Naturals Lemongrass Leave-In Conditioner. I started using this like 2 weeks ago maybe, and I absolutely love this stuff. I use it on my hair after I wash it. in the mornings if I'm like wanting to restyle my hair. Like I used to have just a water bottle that I would use just to kind of mist my hair to give it some elasticity, but this lemongrass leave-in conditioner is the truth. Like I've seen so many people rave about Allocate Naturals products, and I feel like I'm so slow to jumping on a train, but I'm glad that I did. The lemongrass leave-in conditioner is definitely a product that I'm gonna be using along this hair journey. This is the Botanicals Hair and Scalp Balm, and it's really more so like a hair grease if you would have to equate it to something, but it's a hair balm. And at the bottom you can see that it has no petroleum, no mineral oil, no alcohol, no paraben, no sulfates, no silicones. And it also has herbal and botanical blended infusions. So I will be using this. For this, I'll just be, you know, taking a little bit of it and massaging it on my scalp in the places that I feel it needs to go. A lot of people have talked about the Essential 7 Growth Oil. I just started using this maybe about a week or so now, and there's like a ton of good stuff in here. I'm not gonna go through all the stuff, but everybody's raved about this Essential 17 Hair Growth Oil. So Rochelle suggested that I use this as well. And with this, the directions say, shake bottle well to mix ingredients, apply oil directly to the scalp using the applicator, and deeply massage oil into scalp to stimulate your scalp. So this is one of the things that I'll be using. And everything that I've named so far, I pretty much use on, if not a daily basis, definitely every time I wash my hair. The leave-in I use daily. The balm I use maybe every couple of days, and then the oil maybe when I do wash my hair. Sometimes I use a little bit of it to kind of like pre-poo my hair so that the shampoo is not so harsh and stripping. So yeah, that's that. I have the Shea Yogurt Hair Moisturizer. This is a bit heavy. It's definitely like a shea butter base type product. So she actually suggested that for my hair and what I'm going through now, that I use the Moisture Rich Hair Parfait, because it's a little bit lighter. It won't weigh my hair down, and with it being as thin as it is in certain places, this has been working really, really well. And it's a light whipped, it's like a shea butter-ish consistency, but it's very, very light. So it's really, really good for my hair. Now I have been using the Creme Brulee Curling Custard, and I've been using this like if I want to do my side twists, or if I just want to kind of slick back my edges, or sometimes even if I want that wash and go look. I have been using this. I did not use it today. The 3 items that I did use on my hair today were, of course, the leave-in conditioner, the Moisture Rich Hair Parfait, and then I used the Shine Crave Hair Glosser. So I did use the lock method. If you guys are interested in that, you can go to Allocate Naturals website and you can find out about the lock method. Of course, like I said, the Shine and Crave Hair Glosser is just something to add a little bit of shine to your hair. So this is another thing I've been using, the Honey and Sage Deep Conditioner. You can definitely see the herbs and botanicals in that as well. So with the conditioner, I had been using it, of course, with this, and I'm gonna finish this bottle because it's a $40 bottle of shampoo. So instead of just using it alone like I had been, I've been pre-pooing with the Essential 17 Growth Oil. Then I use my shampoo, and then I back that up with this Honey Sage Deep Conditioner. This is working great on my hair. Like, my hair feels so soft, it feels strong, it gives me like elasticity. So I'm loving this product so far. So the last thing I want to talk about is the Avocado Cream Moisture Repairing Hair Mask. Obviously it has avocado in it. This is used as a pre-wash treatment. So definitely, if I'm going to be using this shampoo that I know is going to dry my hair out, that's going to strip my hair, this is something that I'll be using beforehand. You use this on your hair, and then you rinse it out, and then you go on with your normal wash routine. So those are basically all the products that I have of the Allocate Naturals line, and that's what I will be using. Like I said, natural hair is not only about what you put on your hair, it's about what you put inside your body as well. So not only am I going to be on a healthy hair journey, like I stated already, I plan to couple this with a very, hopefully I can stick to a strict healthy eating diet, more water intake, of course, and I also plan to start working out. I know right after I had Aubrey, I was like ready. I said, I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna start going to the gym. That stuff never happened. Like literally, I really haven't been in the gym. I haven't been working out. I just been coming home and crashing after I deal with Aubrey every day. So I plan to start going to the gym weekly, and we're gonna be doing a better job about what we're putting into our bodies here at our house. So our diet's gonna change up a little bit. We're gonna be increasing, or I'll be increasing my water intake as well. So basically, I guess, you know, like I said, I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about what's been going on with my hair, the fact that it's been thinning, and just kind of get some feedback from you guys. I don't know how many of you out there are having the same issues that I have, or if you may know someone who does, because being a natural hair blogger, you know, a lot of times we post about the glamorous things. We, you know, post about makeup, and you see us in pictures, and like everything looks like it's perfect and it looks like it took nothing to get it, but that's really not the case. There are a lot of people out there who are struggling with hair problems, skin problems. Like there are a ton of things that people actually have issues with, but I mean, you never see it sometimes. So I guess this video for me was just like a transparent moment. And honestly, I mean, I have no problem doing it. I actually been wanting to do it for quite some time, but I just never got around to it because I've never really actually said, okay, let's get serious and let's fix the problem, and like not have your hair go out the window. Like not have all your years of being natural and blogging, like let's not have that go to waste. So I literally just got on the ball and said, you know what, enough is enough. So Aubrey's waking up, but if you guys have any questions, any concerns, please let me know. Leave them down below. If you've had the same type of hair issues, or if you know someone who has, please leave that down below. If you've gone through this and you've actually overcome your hair loss issues, please leave the comment below as well. And let me know how you solved your problem. Like, yeah, share what you've done to help you regain your hair, your growth, your length, your, you know, everything. Let me know what worked for you. Also, before I forget, the main choice, I have 2 bottles of this, and I plan to incorporate this into my regimen as well. I don't want to leave that out. So let me grab her. It's actually, yeah, she hasn't even gotten dressed for the day. So here's Aubrey. She is just waking up. She still has her pajamas on. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I know it's like a whole lot of talking, but like I said, I wanted to share my experience with you. I don't know how often, but I'll be doing like update videos. I'll be sharing pictures of my hair with you, and yeah, so hopefully this video helps someone. And I will also have a favorites video coming up very soon that you guys do not want to miss, because there will be some great things in there that you guys can probably catch good deals on for Black Friday. So we'll be back soon with a new video. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Give me a kiss. All right.